You know the Star Wars Theory character?
Yeah.
Big, bulky guy, big old tattoos, loves the prequels, hates Disney. For somebody who is such a humongous Star Wars channel, he seems awfully maligned. I think it must just be because he doesn't like Disney Star Wars, and that's a political statement at this point.
But he likes Filoni, right?
Loves him.
He's kind of down with Filoni baloney, so he
doesn't hate Disney Star Wars nearly enough to like if you need to find your trolls and stuff, I think it could go a lot further than Star Wars Theory. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more haters in this world. Yeah.
But he had a former editor. Now this is going to be relevant to a discussion we have later. But he had a former editor who started tweeting private messages between him and Star Wars Theory. The editor said, "Since I edit the majority of your videos, I was thinking if in the beginning of them, if you could add that image I gave you with my channel link with a super short shout out and a link in the description, that would help greatly." And Star Wars Theory said, "I won't do that."
Huh.
And the guy said, this is like EJ. This is like when Angry Kirby was like, "Can I be on the movie review show?" And EJ was like, "No."
I let him on one of them. And it was a mistake.
I think he's funny. Yeah, it was a mistake in that particular case, but I was watching a Christmas special recently. He's funny. He was making me laugh. The biggest banger of a joke from Angry Kirby was everybody was obsessing over a wasp that was in the house when we were doing like the false graph like table setting segment. And I was like, "Hey guys, I thought my wife already left." And Angry Kirby goes, "Oh yeah, let's get the women out of here so we can do the napkin folding segment."
It's like a wasp or something. Just banged into the window.
I heard it. It was big.
It's a wasp.
All right, anyway. I think we should all stop and obsess.
I think we should stop and kill it.
I thought my wife already left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, let's get the women out of here so we can do the folding napkin segment like men.
He's coming. He's coming on Saturday. We're doing our Christmas special Saturday, and Angry Kirby is coming. It's been too many years. So anyway, he says, "I won't do that." He says, "Oh, why?" "Because it's for my videos not to shout you out. You're being paid. It's not like you're doing them for free. With my intro and then your intro, it's just too much." I thought about it like that too, and didn't want to ask because of this, to be honest. I ask now since a lot of my friends and mutual tell me if you credit/mention me in your videos that I do after they find out I edit for you. I never really gave it thought. Star Wars Theory replies, "Yeah, but you're doing a job. I give you money and you edit my video. You being shouted out is not part of the process or intention of my channel. If that were the case, I'd have a 5-minute long intro of all the people who made the intro, the music, the editing, the lower left subscribe emoji animation, the outro, etc." Says, "Yeah, I know, but it's more of a courtesy thing. It would help me out greatly since I'm small, and I don't think a short 6 to 8 second mention." That's kind of long, isn't it?
Yeah, that's wicked long.
He says, "Courtesy? You're being paid, dude. If you're doing it for free, then I get it." And that's kind of it. And so this guy tweeted these private messages 3 years later. He says, this was in response to some Twitter beef. "Theory getting desperate here. I won't sell my values out, but if I was to ask any question, it would be why you refuse to give an on-screen credit to your editor. The man who hates Disney acts just like a big corporate business in the background." This is some stupid shit. I fully agree with Star Wars Theory on like call me a giant asshole, I guess. But like, yeah, if you edit if you pay somebody to edit, like I don't understand. Like, why do you think you're owed publicity in addition to the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see if you're negotiating pay or something.
Yeah. I'll take the lower wage if you, yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, like, and also like, and I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, can you just like put an editing credit like in the description or something? I think that's a reasonable ask. And if he refuses, then yeah, you should just, and that bothers you, you should stop.
And apparently he did put a link in the description.
Okay. So
because Theory replied on Twitter, he said, or X, "Lol, private messages from years ago with an editor I had who demanded many times on top of putting his channel link in the description, also putting a pop-up in the video or an intro before shouting him out saying edited by Star Wars Elseworlds after being paid for his work for every video he edited. The guy constantly was trying to use my platform to boost his Star Wars YouTube channel. Putting a link in the description was already too kind of me. I'm surprised you'd leak private business emails from years ago, but hey, I'm not surprised with you. You make everything everyone's business because you just can't keep your mouth shut. You are such a disgraceful and unprofessional child. I will be definitely taking this further should you feel the need to spread more private messages. Goof.
yeah, it's a little bit of Chad move, but yeah, it's I think he's in the right there. I mean, it's once you're underhandedly sharing private messages a la Flower Gothic.
Well, yeah, well, you make an excellent point, EJ, because what if Quentin Reviews had the stones to say to Flower Gothic, "No, I won't be doing that." Star Wars Theory didn't write a diatribe about, well, it's just that if we advertise you, then we have to advertise. But you, my homie, he didn't do that.
He didn't do that. Just right to the point.
He goes, no, and if you publicize this conversation, I'll sue you. And I'll beat you up.
No Filoni baloney there.
No.
It's right to the point.
One thing about this guy, the Star Wars Theory guy that I've noticed is, and it's much more fashionable to feel this way these days, and perhaps for good reason, but he has been an Anakin Skywalker stan for as long as I've been aware of him. And I just, before there was Ahsoka, before Hayden Christensen was 40 and could actually play the role properly, my memory of Anakin Skywalker was, I'm deeply sorry, Master. and all those terrible performance moments.
I'm deeply sorry, Master.
I'm sure you were served the same image of the younglings packaging. The toy packaging of the younglings. Yes, this youngling murderer. Yeah,
I never really bought
for
Anakin as, like by the time you get to Revenge of the Sith, he has impregnated a woman and is going to be a father. I never really bought him as like a. I'm like, isn't this kid's 17? He's going to be a dad.
Yeah.
I always thought of him as real young.
I mean, I haven't seen the Clone Wars, and I'm assuming all the Anakin standing is from the Clone Wars TV show. That's my guess. I don't know.
I suppose it brings up an interesting question. On a real TV show, if you pay a crew and producers and all the rest of it, they all get a credit in the end credits, right?
They get a shout out front.
No, they don't get. Yeah, they don't like the Archie Bunker doesn't come out on stage and go like, "I'd like you to check out the YouTube channels of the following people."
Check them out. They're helping out. It would be really cool if you gave them a like, hit that thumbs up.
They're at 68 subscribers. Let's get them to 70, everybody. We can do it. Push them over that 70 cliff. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I'm just like I throw right in with the asshole in this situation. I'm just
I
like.
wonder why.
How dare you? I'm just like I don't know what the guy gets paid, but I think most of the time the idea behind slobbing out is that you're invisibly slobbing out. You still want to sell the illusion that person is paid to help sell the illusion that that this kind of all comes from one voice and one creator.
I applied to be a slob for a prominent YouTuber, and my assumption was I would be invisible, and they would pay me, and I would say nothing, and that would be fine.
I'm looking at the replies. It looks like people. Well, this is the thing about Twitter. A lot of times, or anything else for that matter, like you look in the replies of the person that is currently tweeting, and they all agree with him. Right. Then you go to the other guy, and they all agree with him.
That's how the internet works.
And you can't get consensus. You can't get any proper sense of who thinks what. Who's correct based on sheer numbers.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.